Yo, 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 what's up, YouTube? Old school style video right here, back on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Boom, 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 boom. Old school. I needed to enlighten you guys on this. There is a movement going on in the world that it is the most beautiful movement possibly this world has ever seen, human beings have ever seen. I truly believe that history repeats itself. We've all heard that. History is repeating itself now. I don't know how often it does it in humanity. I really don't. Haven't researched it. But I firmly believe we're going back to a time where they say history repeats itself, or I believe history repeats itself. So this is what's happening. About 5,000 years ago, Ayurveda practice, medicine, food, lifestyle, culture was a huge thing. It was a huge thing. Everybody lived by Ayurvedic law or whatever you call it. Don't know enough about it to really speak on that subject. But all I know is people were living in a meditative state of being more often, more consciously than not consciously, I feel. And it's funny because I posted that last video, right, about my what I'm eating every day, which that ain't a lie. That's what I'm eating every day. But after I posted that, God came to me and said, hey, you got to start focusing on this vegetarian stuff. Like, you need to go vegetarian. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Through a conversation I was having with Rachel, I believe. Then boom, 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 one thing led to another. God's been trying to tell me this for a long time now, but so strongly since I've been in Puerto Rico that I need to go vegetarian. I am not meant to eat meat. I'm just not. None of us are. If you're a human being, none of us are meant to eat. Fact. So then, it was clear as day to me, I need to make this transition. Then I started thinking, a couple minutes later, Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the practice of life or the study of life, per se. That's what the translation is. Don't quote me on that. But Ayurveda is the way we ate 5,000 years ago in India. That's how they ate. That's how the rest of the world kind of ate. It's kind of funny to me how when one person's doing it here in since India, then you have the Mayan culture, which I don't know, was that 5,000 years ago? Somebody comment down below. This is just example. Then you have the Mayan culture doing very similar things to the Indian culture, even though these cultures, they don't have any communication. They don't have the internet. They don't have letters. They don't have phone calls. They were not in direct communication with these people. The only thing they were in communication was with their vibes, their vibrational energy they were putting out to the universe. This is real shit. You can go look through history. When before there was communication, cultures used to be doing along the same lines of something else. And it's because of vibration. So the vibrational energy going on now is to go back to that time of when we were eating this way, when we were living this way, when we were meditating this way. All of these things we've been seeing coming since 2000s or maybe even the 90s, I don't know, but yoga's coming back now, which is Ayurvedic. Yoga is Ayurvedic to the core, and that's from the Indian culture. What else? The food. Ayurvedic food is coming back now. We're starting to live more tribal. People are living more tribal now. They want to live more tribal. Back then, it was trade for this, trade for that. There was no big banks. What's happening now with the blockchain? It's cutting out the big banks. The quicker that everybody understands what the blockchain's fucking doing, the more beautiful of a world this is going to be. You have to hop on studying the blockchain. Please study the blockchain for 40 hours within the next month or whatever it is. Put your 40 hours in as soon as possible so you understand what the fuck is going on, because it's super duper important. The blockchain is the answer to big corporate fucking multi-gazillionaires, trillionaires, billionaires, whatever it is. One family has $1 trillion. If that one family didn't have the $1 trillion, where would it go? Spread out through everybody. So that needs to be happening. There needs to be more opportunity for the common person in Africa, in fucking Bermuda, in Puerto Rico, in fucking Europe, in Massachusetts, in fucking Texas, in Florida. There needs to be equal opportunity at all these places in the life. I mean, the vibrational energy of the universe realizes that, and it's equaling it out. I firmly fucking believe it. I firmly believe that it's equaling the playing fields right now. We just all have to hop on this blockchain thing, or we all have to at least do our research on it, then hop on the movement. There is a huge movement going on right now. And that's just, I've been feeling that energy for a while, but then since I've had time to study down here in Puerto Rico, I've been really realizing what I've been feeling is fucking true. All of this is fucking true. We're going back in time. We're going back in time, per se, because we're repeating history again. And just for shits and giggles, I just Googled Ayurvedic culture and Mayan culture. They were existing in the same point in time in history. Go figure. Because they were smarter than ever. They did more shit that we can't even do today. We can't even fucking, as a human being culture in the universe of the world, we can't fucking find the cure to cancer. We can't find the cure to depression. We can't find the cure to HIV and AIDS. We can't find the cure to COVID. When really, this is all stemming back to 5,000 years ago. What would we do 5,000 years ago? That's what we're starting to do now in today's culture. People are doing it by the millions more than you know it. They're just not talking about it. And I'm talking about it now. So hopefully I'll put you onto this movement. How does it start? It starts by researching, learning into Ayurvedic medicine or Mayan medicine, whatever one really resonates with you. If you're from Puerto Rico, for example, whatever they were eating 5,000 years ago, get on Google that, and start eating like they did. We had everything at our disposal. I'm not saying cut out fucking everything, but most things. Most companies are working for the fucking devil. They're working for the devil. Any big company selling at Walmart, pretty much working for the devil. It's time we've noticed this. Take a deep breath in and say, how can I study this? How can I study this? How can I get on what Kenny is talking about here, because there's a movement going on. There really is. Support local companies. Support local food companies. Stop going to Walmart so much. All of this stuff to stop putting the dollar into the big man upstairs, which is Bank of America, which is Pepsi, which is Coca-Cola. All that shit. The more we stop doing that, the better the world gets. But, there's a huge division right now that people feel like they have to we feel like we have to honor them. We feel like we have to work for them because this is how we were raised. That's how we were raised, that it feels like the bad thing to go to a local farmer and get his local chickens instead of going to Walmart to get a packaged chicken because it's already packaged and we don't have to work for it. Like, come on, guys. Stop being so fucking lazy. Get out here and start doing this shit. I'm being for real. I'm pissed off at humanity that we're not already doing this by the masses, by the fucking... It's not culturally acceptable. It's culturally acceptable to worship the devil, to fucking buy products from the devil, to all of the above. You know what I mean? Enough of the devil talk and more about God. But God is telling me to tell this YouTube channel to get on this movement, to keep it going. Like, this is love. This is humanity. This is how we live. We support our neighbor. Not everybody's going to be equal. They never will be equal. Nobody will always be equal. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's got to be dead ass fucking broke unless you're addicted to drugs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if a worker is working, he deserves to have a house, land, car, horse, a farm. That's a normal worker. I firmly believe everybody in America, everybody in the world for that matter, should have all these things. And that's just America. Farm, car, house. Everybody should own one. If you're working a normal weekly job, everybody needs that. It's a human need. Yard so you can raise your family. It's a thing to do. You know what I mean? It's what they used to have in Mayan culture. Everybody had one. It's not given to you. You have to work for it, but everybody has one. It can be like this now. Just too many people, the people in charge of everything, they're selfish as fuck, and they run everything through the power of the dollar, which I'm telling you, the power of the dollar is changing at a faster rate than it's ever had in the whole fucking universe, and is going back to history 5,000 years ago. I really hope you guys see the message here, what I'm trying to portray to you guys, and not get discouraged like I am halfway through this video. Like, I am so excited about what's going on. It's just like, it's mind-blowing to me what's going on with the blockchain and Ethereum and Bitcoin, that I needed to hop on here and share that. So just be the movement, guys. Be part of the movement. Be part of the solution. And if you guys feel some type of way, here's a good start. Hop on YouTube. Record a video of you teaching others on YouTube how you got over this ailment or that ailment, or how you stopped drinking, how you stopped smoking cigarettes. Get on here and teach people. Get on here and teach people, please. There's so many people that need your help right now. They need your help getting out of a negative thought. They need your help getting out of a negative feeling or negative state of being, or getting over someone close to them that died. Start making videos, guys. You know what I mean? If you consume my content, please start making videos. Like, you're being selfish as fuck if you don't make videos. If there's something you have to tell somebody else, doesn't have to necessarily have to be a video either. Go ahead and hop on fucking Instagram and write something up. You know what I mean? Make memes. And encourage people to get out here and live their best life, to think optimistically, whether it's through a picture, a parable, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many ways to do it now, and it's our responsibility to make this culture change for the better. There's too much shit out here. It's a negative fucking state of being right now worldwide. So it's time to hop on the positive wave movement and make that fucking wave a fucking tidal wave that kills all that other spirits, and we just get going on that wave, because it's certainly here. It's certainly here, and there's more people practicing it. A lot of enlightened people right now, because God's putting us here to enlighten everybody. And that's what it is, guys. Help others think positively and see the light. I love you guys. Peace.